What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Adam Bomb back again with another episode of Adam Bomb's Fire Ass Reviews. I'm here today with Lady J Organics. There's a reason why she has the mask on. So briefly, tell us what you do.
So we're a startup actually, and we just started up. We're only promoting right now, but what we do is we make fertilizer, and we're growing our own bud at home. The bud is not for resale, but it is. We will be collaborating with some of our other partners, I guess, on some of my friends who does like kind of parties and edibles and stuff like that to make different kind of products, things like that. And we make our own fertilizer. We have our venomous compost, and we've had videos on Lady J30 posted about it.
Yeah, because you also have Instagram, or mostly
it's
YouTube?
Only Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Only Instagram.
And you also do reviews on buds. So
yes, I do.
We have another pro here like that.
Well, I wouldn't do, because I was seeing your videos, and I don't go in as depth. I go, look, it smells pretty, it looks pretty, now let's see how high it gets.
So, today we're gonna review Grapefruit OG, I guess. I'll put a video right here showing how it looks. It's not from any dispensary or anything like that, so I can't honestly say if it's true to the name or whatever, but it looks good. It smells
smell like grapefruit.
Really, just like grapefruit. And before you have a gift, I have a gift.
Yes.
She brought me a gift.
We brought him a test. It's a beta test. It's what we hope to start launching next year.
Okay, so
sometime in the
while
springtime.
I light this up, you can.
No, I'm not opening it. This is for you. You have to open it. It smells like grapefruit while you're burning it too. It smells really nice. Oh, don't die.
No, my viewers know that the first hit I always take, I always get like that stupid cough. Now if it keeps on doing it to me, we're gonna have a problem, because I honestly like a clean smoke. I don't like to cough, even though coughing kind of like boosts it sometimes for me. I like a
clean, just to relax.
You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
The aroma is definitely.
It does smell really good.
Citrusy. This is definitely gonna be one of those buds. It's kind of harsh. Definitely has a citrus grapefruit taste. Also, shout out to the bros at Stoner Club. Follow them on Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description. Excuse the link. This is a Spanish Harlem-based clothing company started by my bros, and it's about what we're here for. I showed this off in a video before, but I haven't worn it, and I figured, fuck it, I might as well wear it today.
Do they have other colors?
Yes, they have different. They do custom orders. They have different logo designs, different shit. This is kind of like their first. This is one of their first designs, but they have a lot of new shit and different colors. So what do you think about the bud?
It definitely hits.
Yeah, it's kind of harsh on the throat.
It is.
But and it's not this nasty ass entourage.
Like I was like, yo, it has like that sour lingering taste in the back of the throat. All right.
It's like a funk.
Yeah.
It's good though. I mean, it has. Out of all the flavored buds that I've smoked, this is like true to the it's called grapefruit, and it
smells like grapefruit.
Almost like peanut butter breath. You've ever had that?
Nah, I haven't.
That shit tastes like peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like for real. It has like a cookie-ish taste, but it's like a peanut butter cookie kind of thing. It's really good. Alright, let's get into the gift.
Alright, so you just
just fucking break it.
No, I think this tassel thingy will prevent you from doing
wow. See how easy life could be?
Alright, so it's basically a 3-step process in a bag.
Okay.
And it comes with instructions
So
as
explain to
well.
us what's this.
Okay, so this is step 1 and step 2 in the little bag. And in here, you have 4 seeds.
Nice.
And a napkin. So what you usually do is you put the napkin, you wet it, put the seeds. There's 4 in here because of the possibility of 50-50. Right? And then you have these little cork plug things here sealed in plastic. Once the seed cracks open and you see like a sprout, you put it here in the middle. You drop this in water and it expands.
Oh,
and then you just want to leave it in water halfway up until the roots start showing at the bottom, which is where step 3 comes in.
The fun part?
The fun part. Now you're going to mix, you're going to get a pint size.
And the stickers and instructions?
Yeah, those are the instructions, which I'm like kind of saying now. And then this is the logo that one of my friends drew for me. And it's actually going to be a coloring logo, so you can design your own. So
little DIY.
Yeah. And I even got it.
Excuse my nails because I was painting yesterday. I'll put some footage of that too so you guys can check it out.
And I even put it here on your jar, so if you want to pretty up your jar or whatever. Right? But the last step would be taking half soil and half of this fertilizer mix. And then just putting.
Oh, so this is not soil. This is the fertilizer.
No, this is fertilizer. You do not want to use all of this at once. This should last you through the first 2 stages once you start putting them in pots.
Okay.
Because it's so strong. It's literally straight from, we took the worms out of it and then that's
and it's like live compost, right?
Live compost, everything green.
Like vegetables and
fruits, vegetables, newspapers, cardboard, like everything that's biodegradable, organic, everything went in there. No, it actually, well, I don't know. I'm weird. I like the smell of it.
So
I love the smell of fresh dirt, and it's like,
alright, so quick story, right? My mom told, you know how when pregnant women have weird cravings and shit. She said her craving when she was pregnant with me was dirt. She would eat fucking dirt, right? And she tells the stories to everybody. And she said she ate so much dirt that when I was born, I had dirt under my fucking
holy shit.
And I'm like, okay, that's probably why I'm fucking retarded. But the weird thing is, I love the smell of like wet, fresh dirt. Like, oh my god, that shit. I don't want to eat it because that's fucking disgusting. But if you're a dirt lover, this shit is the shit. Nah, it smells. Yeah, it has. Yeah, and you can tell that. So like, I don't. All right, my question to you is this: weed and flavor. Remember we were talking about that like the other day. How do you feel? Oh, this is one of the questions I wanted to ask you. When weed has a fruity flavor, is it because of the fertilizer, or is it because like what makes weed fruity or like I don't know, like earthy? It does it depend on the type of fertilizer, or
well, that I'm not too sure of because like we're only growing to test our own product.
Okay, so you're not.
So it's not really, and like the idea of collaborating with for edibles and for like body washes and stuff like that came only after the fact that like, oh, you're growing? Oh, well, we should like, I was like,
use that and do something.
Yeah, so most of our testing is for the fertilizer, how it works, and we haven't had a batch bloom yet, so we haven't seen what is
the beginning stages.
Yeah, we're still waiting for our plants to really flower.
Right.
So once it does, then maybe I can probably answer that more.
Yeah.
So like,
we'll do a part 2 to this video.
Yeah, like the research to it is it's a lot of research to just growing weed versus the nutrients of the dirt that goes into it and stuff like that. And it's not we don't want to just grow weed.
Right.
We want to do different herbs and stuff like that because we do want to go into business with the making our lotions and stuff like that.
We're in New York and there's no real weed growing legally here, so you kind of gotta take your passion for this and use it to do other things because the shit that we really like is not legal.
And it's really hard. Like we really have to be careful to make sure that it doesn't grow. Like the smell doesn't get out.
Right.
Like we have like a good smell-proof grow box, and we have all this other like lighting systems and stuff like that that goes into taking care of the plants and to taking care of the dirt and the worms and stuff like that.
Right. So it's like you guys are taking the appropriate steps, not on some like just straight hippie shit and like just, you know.
Yeah, like I even took an urban farming class.
Yeah, that was my next question. Like, I don't know, so because I'm not into this type of stuff. But are there resources for you to learn how to do like organic farming kind of shit? And,
so yes, there is. So in every neighborhood, well, I don't know now about COVID. But in every neighborhood, there should be like a community garden. Oh, yeah. And in the community garden, they'll offer classes where you would have to pay like maybe $20 for the ticket to come in. Yeah, and it's not that bad. It's really fun, and they teach you how to do all this other stuff with like the planning and the plants and the planning and when to harvest and all that. But I specifically took a continuing education course on urban farming because I was like, you know what, I want to be very thorough. Like, yeah, these are like cheap classes, but I want to make sure I'm getting like the difference between the community classes and the continuing ed classes was that there was more in-depth work in the in the continuing ed.
Yeah, it's like beginner stage, then like advanced, and then like
we were actually in an urban farm
and doing it. Yeah,
like we were the ones putting the digging the hole to put in the food, to then cover the food, and then going to the other mount, turning the dirt. Yeah, it was
actually
like
doing it, and it's like that's the only way I honestly learn is by like literally doing something, you know.
Me too.
Like I can't sit there. Like, luckily she broke it down because this shit is. I'm using this to scrape up weed. I was like, yo, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna YouTube it or something.
But you have my number, so I can always help you out through all the tech.
And you have video of you making the compost and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure like I could have just called you on like FaceTime and be like,
yeah, you know am I doing it right?
Yeah. Facts. You know, so, and this is dope, man. Like, for real.
Yeah, so this is hopefully by mid-spring, late spring.
Even if y'all don't want to grow no weed, it's still smart to grow your own food and herbs and shit like
well, that's the beauty of this. So like this is for like our stores and stuff like that. You know, I really don't intend to sell the seeds just yet. I want to feel that out. But this is great for in-home plants too. Every single plant in your house you can use it for, not just weed. Like I have my mom put some in her regular plants at home, and she has like what is it, lavender or some shit like that? I don't know. It's one of those trees that kind of loop down, or the bamboo, something like that. Yeah, she has a couple of different ones. So like this is really good for in-home plants as well. So even if you don't want to grow weed and you have like you want to grow your own chamomile for teas and stuff like that, it's great.
Which is becoming a popular thing right now. Yeah, a lot more people are like into like growing their own like mint and shit like that. You know, like it's a thing now. So
and you know what? One of the classes I took had we were harvesting chocolate mint. And I mixed it in with my weed because let me tell you, you can literally smoke any herb. If it grows, you can smoke it. So I've mixed a couple of different herbs with my weed, and it's an amazing experience. So when I did the chocolate mint with the weed, I don't even know what weed I did, but I was so done, and it tasted so good.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever smoked. Funny story. When I used to smoke cigarettes, when I was like 11 and shit, I would roll up tea bags and smoke that shit at 11, like out my window and shit. And I used to get like a fake, like little buzz, like my father used to be like, yo, what the fuck is that burning? I'm like, oh, nothing, I don't know. But yeah, that's funny you say that. That'd be a cool experiment to like make like a herb blend with bud and see how that comes.
I mean, honestly, that's what people who do edibles does, right? They mix the herb, like if you're doing some kind of chicken, you can do a dry rub or something like that. Like that's like the only thing I've tried doing edible for myself is like a dry rub. But I use the rest of the cooking to Trippy.
Yeah, shout out to Trippy.
Hi girl.
Shameless plug. Shout out. I'm pretty high right now. How do you feel? I just realized it, like shit. We're talking.
I don't know why I'm like, okay, so it's like now it's gonna be like pretty.
Yeah, there you go. Shouts out to the the craftiness in it too. So
yeah, and you know what, my roommate Bunny, who does the videos with me on Instagram, on Lady J30, she has this sticker machine. So all I did was print the picture and put it through the sticker machine, and it was like, oh look, it's a cute little.
Sort of Etsy style.
Yeah, right? Like, oh, it's so cute. It's like, look, it made it look cuter.
There you go. That's the thing, and that's why I always tell people like that I work with, like, yo, branding and like packaging is everything.
Yeah.
Your shit could be dead ass dope, but if it comes in a fucking, if this was in a Chinese container, like the ice heat container, people would be like, no,
yeah, right. That was like, I was very specific, and I was like, yo, in glass keeps as well, right? But you don't want to take it in here too. I mean, like loosen it up, or at least like make holes on the top to make sure it doesn't mold in there. Because of the
You think mushrooms will grow out of that? Not like trippy mushrooms, but like just mushrooms in general. Because I don't know shit about
like,
that.
I don't know anything about. I mean, I know mushrooms are fungus and mold are kind of like a family of it. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it could be used to. I mean, like I said, it's an all-purpose fertilizer, not just for.
No, see, I don't know how mushrooms work, right? Like, talking about just mushroom flavor. I'm under the assumption that them shit just grow out of like things that get old. You know what I'm saying? Like live things. So that's why I'm asking.
This might not, because it's composted food, so it's already degraded food. Okay. So it just might mold over.
But it can help grow.
But it can help.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So when can we expect some product coming out of Grapefruit?
Well, we have one plant that's kind of in the final stages, and then we have one that's getting there. But this is our first time growing, so we're not too sure. Like, it does say it can take anywhere from 6 months to 18 months,
right.
like depending on the strand. And honestly, we smoke a lot, so a lot of our seeds are mixed up, so we don't know what strand is what. We're like, fuck it.
That shit is gonna come out like tiger striped.
Right, like we're just curious of what it comes out. Like, thankfully for right now, our research, it says that our plants are females, so we don't have to worry about it like not blossoming bud.
Right, it definitely blossom.
Right. So, but I'm also kind of sad because I heard that I can get more seeds out of that and then have like a bigger crop. But
that's a space whole.
Right, that's like a whole. Like we started this back in March. We started this back in March, and we had enough.
Was it a product of the quarantine?
Yeah, it really was. But it was something. It was honestly, it was on our bucket list. It was on our to-do list. It was something we were like, we really want to do this, but we didn't have the time for it.
Right, and this shit gave people.
Right, and I was like, holy shit! Now we have the time and the finance for it. Like, let's do it, and we just like jumped right in.
Fuck it, man. I mean, that's what it's funny because my YouTube started because of the quarantine. Like, I was still going to work and shit, but like, I had more time than I used to, so I was like, all right, then I'll start doing this shit. So it's funny how like people from where we're from use this time to like make shit, like make things happen. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you realize like how like important time is. Like yo, when you have time and you're allowed to do something, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? So,
like we have a couple of things in the works right now, and we want to like ladii, we want to brand it, and we want to copyright it, and we have like a couple of things. Like even with Trippy Queen, we have a couple of things coming up too. So like that's all in the works, but it all takes time too. We gotta make sure everything is right and the time is right and stuff like that.
And then things are changing again, so it's like
we gotta make sure everybody is safe too, because our number one concern is our customers. Like because if something happens to y'all, then something happens to our shit too. You know, like it is what it's like. We depend on our customer satisfaction and their happiness.
For sure. Without that, we wouldn't be where we are. So because if we could do this shit on our own, we would.
Right.
And people who create and like want to do their own thing realize like the importance of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people who don't do shit are like, you know.
Yeah, see, like I've always been a person with my page is mainly promotion. Like I promote my friends who have their own businesses. I make sure they, I make sure that I have their consent, of course. So, but that's always been my main thing, because like how are we gonna get the word of mouth out there if we're not like promoting? And if you're my friend and you have your business, like it doesn't cost me to shout you out in my page, especially if it's something I'm doing for fun. Like
and that shit brings people money.
Yeah, especially if your product is good too. Like,
me, if I honestly enjoy your shit, I'll like without even like you said with consent, but like I would always like post it and like not to necessarily like promote it, but like this is what I like. So if you don't trust my taste, then fuck with it, and you find people to support that shit. So that's what this shit is all about. I feel like I can't be up here just talking about myself. And like by myself just sitting here, I want to talk to people.
Yeah.
Because I know people have stories to tell, and I know how people have shit they want to share. So, share it. You know what I'm saying?
It's always fun. That's why I was doing the videos like by myself, and then I was like, because it's like, I'm okay with certain attention, for like the live attention. I'm like, I was like, oh my god, people are rushing me. And then I started getting shut down. I'm like, okay, let's try to stay bubbly, right? So I do the pre-recorded stuff, like I'll record it and then I post it. But I forgot what that was from, but yeah.
Alright, time out. How high are you right now?
It's high.
I'm smacking right now.
Yo, I'm done.
So somebody asked me, my boy Arts asked me, right? Because he was like, yo, how much do you smoke per like episode and shit? I'm like, bro, it just be like one blunt. Well, if it's just me and one person, but if it's like two people, it'll be like 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, damn, yo, you be hot, like. Cause we're literally just like boom, 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 and it's good. I'm not bringing no bullshit on here, cause I get other weed that doesn't make it to the channel. That I'm like, no.
Yeah, I got you with that.
Yeah, I just smoke.
Like that's why we always taste our shit before we post it.
Yeah,
like, we
exactly.
Make it, so I'm always high when I'm making a video. That's like the second blunt of the strand video where you like really.
No, me, I do just the first one, cause I like doing like a pure review. You know, like how long it's gonna take me from sober to smack, and then like the taste and everything, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if I'm already high, I can't judge that, I can't judge if it's making me sleepy or talkative, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but that's why I do it right after, because I'm like, alright, I got the notes already. So I'm like, it's good, because like there's sometimes, not for nothing, I do have multiple dealers. I do not promote all of them. Mainly some because they don't give their consent, some because stuff doesn't always kind of cut it, and it's just like, it is what it is.
I'm good with that.
But I'm like,
Oh man, I'm smacked as fuck. Yeah.
But I like to make sure, because my thing is, I don't have that many followers. And the viewers that I do,
how many followers you got?
I have no idea. But I think it's like 400 maybe.
That's it?
It's not a lot, you know.
So drop your Instagram. So.
Lady J30. Or Google, not Google. Search Lady J Organic.
Google. You can Google it, it'll come up.
But yeah, so the followers I do like, I do have. I wouldn't want to be like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna promote this person, and then it's just like, no. Then I'm embarrassed on camera, and I'm just like, no, I got dressed up to do this one strand, and I got the makeup on, and I'm like, this is disappointing. Right?
Not that.
Like, and I'm telling you, I might look like I like to do this whole girly thing, but I love me some basketball shorts and a beater and just my hair in a ponytail. Yo, just chilling, just straight.
That's my shit.
Like, yo, what? But I'm like, nah, I gotta look pretty. Think I'm not gonna.
This shit is gonna be on the internet forever.
I know, right?
Unless like Roddy Ricch fucking sues me for using this shit.
Bro, that happened. Oh my god.
I gotta make sure to put I do not own the rights to this shit in the thing so that they won't snatch it.
That's how you do it? Oh my god, I got a video deleted completely because I am in love with like Snow the product, and I'm like, yo, so I got a clip of one of her songs and I posted it, and I'm like, yo, when she said this shit, it hit different, right?
And they snatched
and I posted it and I hashtagged her at it and I at her at it, and then they were like, you have to take it or we're gonna restrict your account. I'm like, alright, delete. Like, I didn't even mean it. Like, I'm just trying to tell her I love her. Like,
they sent me from my art page like 5 times already. They were like, yo, we're gonna get your account out of here. And I'm like, no. It's been I got like what 1,300 followers, and I'm like, please don't delete my shit. I worked so hard to get 1,300,
right?
Like 1,300. That shit. Like,
that's hard.
But there's people that have like 40, 50.
Yo, I don't even know how to. It's just so much. Like, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of, not a lot of people. That's a lot of commitment on making videos and putting it. And I'm like, yo, I go to school.
I do shit.
Like, I got shit to do.
Sorry. But yeah, so I don't want to keep it on too long. So, final review. I'm smacked.
I'm fucked up.
Shouts out to whatever, cause yo, when I tell you I got this shit in the blockiest, workiest bag ever, I was like, okay, this is probably just some trash. Yeah, other than this shit, and it's an edible package. It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no sour patch shit. It was tangerine. No. Grapefruit. But yeah, pleasantly surprised. Whatever it was, I gotta do some research on it to find out what it really was. But we're gonna call it tangerine. Grapefruit.
I mean, it dead ass smelled like the grapefruit.
Yeah, it tasted like
it. It was
we smelled that shit in the air.
Yeah, it was nice.
Shouts out to whoever. I don't know what I got if I found that shit.
Shouts out to the person we shouted out in the beginning of the video who had it. Because you did mention it in the beginning.
Yeah, but I didn't say who it was. I gotta rewatch it. Check the description. It's that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. This was a good episode. I hope I have I'm gonna watch it over and grab sound bites and let those go viral. But yeah, that's it. You give your Instagram right?
Yeah, Lady G30.
It'll be in the description.